It's Darz back for a quick one. Actually, I don't know if it's going to be quick, but it is an off-script discussion. Tell me if you like these sort of videos, because I just want to speak about ideas. I told you in that one video, I want to talk my shit about Undead Unluck, and that's what I'm going to do today. And the idea we're talking about is behind a character who we all know and some love. I'm a lover of him. He's a very interesting, very nuanced character, and that is my boy Billy. Billy the Kid. So we do have insight into what Billy's negator ability is. Unbelievable. And what we do know about it so far is that it has this sort of mimicry effect. He is able to take the powers of 6 different negators and use them to his ability. And we've seen who he's using. He's using Unbalance, Unmove, Unchange, motherfucking Undead.
Today, Junior?
Darius is forgetting things, Darz is forgetting things, and I'll put the other 2 up on screen. My apologies. But he has 6 abilities which he's used, and you see him a lot within the fight with Andy later in the series, but it leads you to wonder, what is unbelievable? Because it doesn't really make sense that he's able to take certain abilities and that he's able to not take other abilities, but this is what we're here to discuss today. I believe I have figured out what the stipulation or the condition is which Billy actually has to achieve to take those abilities, and nod to a motherfucker on Reddit because he kind of affirmed my suspicions regarding Billy's ability, and I'll throw his name on screen right now. I don't know if you're ever gonna watch this video, but hey, I love finding a motherfucker who agrees with my opinion. And it's the fact that unbelievable. To not believe in something, to not believe in an individual, an idea, anything. What if that's the condition? What I believe is the fact that Billy, unbelievable, gets his abilities through people not trusting and or believing in him. And that's why he could use the ability of Andy. Why he could use Unstoppable. That was one of the other ones which I didn't know. He can use Unmove, Shakara's ability, which he didn't, which we knew. And even Billy had mentioned, well not Billy, Andy had mentioned, and this is where there's 2 examples that I think really exemplify this fact. 2 people whose abilities he could not use is Unjustice, and he could not use Untouchable. Tatiana and Jules both trust Billy, and even through his Benedict Arnold-ass behavior and being a traitor to the Union, betraying the Union, goodness gracious, it's hard to talk. I believe that that's the reason why, that's the condition. They do believe in him. Even after he betrayed the Union, he still, in their eyes, is a good person. He had to have had some sort of reason outside of just betraying the Union to run away, to completely steal the Round Table and to kind of, turn the world upside down, not in one piece. It just doesn't make too much sense why he couldn't take their abilities. And in the same way with Fuko. Fuko throughout the entire series, and it's interesting, negator abilities are strengthened via understanding of yourself, your own past, and in a sense other people as well. And that's one thing Fuko has very strongly done throughout the series. She's tried to understand people rather than just judging them. She did it with Spring, she did it with Billy, and she does it with Rip. It's another ability which Billy isn't able to get because although he pissed off her, obviously pissed off everybody whenever he betrayed the Union, what she had to say to him was, why would you do this to her? Why would you do this to Tatiana? You don't know what it feels like to have somebody save you, to have somebody come into your life and change everything for the better, and then betray you. And I don't think she had turned a blind eye to Billy at that point. What she had done is that was just a mark on his personal record. That was a tarnishing the personality, the persona who Billy was in her eyes. And that's the same way it is with Jules and with Tatiana as well. Neither of them don't trust Billy. They know him too well. They know that he is a good person. But what they do know is that this nigga's just up to some bullshit. And they might not love him right now, but they still trust Billy. That's still their homeboy type shit. So I think what that condition is, which Billy needs to achieve, is that he has to not have people trust him. And which would make sense. Undead doesn't trust him. He had no reason to trust him. Shakara didn't trust him. He just came into the Union just for that nigga to fucking steal everything and run away, betray everybody. Top definitely didn't trust him. He never would have trusted him because he didn't like him a lot. And one interesting thing about the Top situation, Top presumably did trust him until the exact moment when he betrayed the Union, which is why Billy betrayed the Union. So certain people stopped trusting him so he could amass the 6 perfect powers to take down God on his own. Because that's been Billy's selfish goal the entire time. He does want to defeat God, but what Billy wants to do is defeat God under his terms. And he believes that only the strong are the ones who are going to be able to, you know, stand foot in that battle on his fucking Suguro Geto shit. Like, he just believes that you have to be a strong individual and you gotta do it. You gotta take things, you know, you gotta just go out and take things from the world at your own hands to accomplish things. And this nigga Billy, he's got a crazy plan. He knew that his ability, I believe, was unbelievable. And he had to find a group of perfect negators and get them to not believe in him so he could get the perfect powers. And that's even why he told Tatiana, I need you to come with me whenever he was betraying the Union. He was like, I think he still cares about her a lot, obviously, but it was really showing that he knew that she trusted him, that she believed in him, and that if she believes in him, and that's an amazing ability right there. That is a fucking crazy ability, untouchable. I need that shit. And whether I get it from you or whether you give me that shit, you know, stop believing in me, I need you to come along, baby girl. But, you know, she didn't do it. Good for her. But damn, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to speak on this. It was a very off-script video. Sorry if I was rambling crazily during parts of this. But, no, y'all niggas leave a comment in the comment section if you believe that Unbelievable gets his powers via niggas not believing in him. I think it's very intuitive. I think it makes sense. And hopefully we get some more insight into what Billy's abilities are, because that nigga Andy told him, you'll never be as strong as me, boy. He said, you will never know what a negator ability is until you live through that shit. Until you have God give you that shit. And God gave him an ability, and I kind of want to see how he got it. Like, why were niggas just not believing in him? Was he believing in somebody who shouldn't be believing in? Who fucking knows? But more Undead shit to come. Hasta luego, mi amigos.